What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the law of attraction and psychics. Hello, Starshine. It is Jen. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am a law of attraction teacher and a life coach. And today I am going to share with you my thoughts on the law of attraction and psychics. So if you are in the spiritual world, the temptation to constantly ask a psychic, a tarot card reader, a palm reader, or whoever else for information about your life might be very, very big at times. And I just want to clarify at the beginning that I am not shitting on psychics. I am not saying that they're full of crap. I'm not saying anything like that. But I come from a place of consciously creating our life. And I don't believe that there is just one life path in front of us. I believe we constantly have options that are being shown to us. And we have the right to make that decision, or that decision. That means we constantly can go down any number of paths and go down any number of themes and places in the future. The problem with psychics and the law of attraction is that lots of people get really, really emotionally affected by something a psychic tells them. So if you go to a psychic, whether they are a good psychic or a shyster psychic, if they tell you something and it really resonates with you, it really makes an impact with you, you are going to start to live according to that belief. You are going to start thinking that that's what's going to happen to you, and you are going to start creating that reality, even if you don't really notice it. The real problem I find is that a lot of people go to psychics over and over and over again. Usually these people are like in a place in their life of great change. Maybe they've just had a tragedy happen. Maybe a tragedy is about to happen. Maybe something big is coming up for them and they just really want to know what's going to happen next. And I totally understand that. I've totally felt this way. Completely get it. But if you are going to psychic after psychic after psychic after psychic, that is a huge sign that you need to stop. Because at this point, you are not looking for a psychic to tell you or give you some clues on what's going to happen for you. You are looking for somebody that is going to tell you what you want to hear. And I think you can just waste a whole lot of money and time and energy on that, and then also get a whole bunch of feedback and stories and information that might not be doing you any good at all. If you have a psychic, if you know somebody that has really great results, if you know a bunch of friends that have gone to one, if you worked with a psychic for years and years and years, then you can feel free to disregard this message. If this is a person that really resonates with you and you've had a lot of success with, then fantastic. But for most people, going to a psychic is something that we don't do that often. And when we do go, we are very susceptible to the suggestions the psychic gives us. So that can go in a number of ways. It can go in a good direction, but I think a lot of time it goes in a bad direction. We start to become a little bit paranoid. Or if the psychic tells us something we don't want to hear, we're going to start acting in weird different ways in our life to try not to make that thing happen. Is going to knock us out of our authenticity and our sense of power. So I just really want you guys to get really excited about the choices you can make and the themes that are in your life from your perspective. And if you are constantly asking for guidance and constantly going to people for help, then you are going to be taking in all of that information that isn't really yours, that isn't necessarily your truth, and that isn't really necessarily from a great source. So I really highly caution you guys to be careful about going to psychics. I think they're wonderful. They can be really fun. It can be a great and enlightening experience, but I really suggest doing your homework, get a recommendation from somebody, and then definitely don't keep going over and over and over again, or don't keep going to different kinds of people over and over and over again. I just really want to emphasize your personal power and your personal control and your desires in your life. So whatever anyone tells you, you still get to make your own choices. You still get to create your own life. And I really just don't want you to get into that feeling that this is fate, there's nothing you can do about it, you're just going to live this way and bad things are going to happen to you, etc., etc. I mean, bad things are going to happen to everybody, FYI. The point is, anything that takes you away from this feeling of having your conscious control over your thoughts and your actions is not doing you any favors. It is actually probably going to make you feel like a victim and feel like there isn't anything you can do in your life. And I just really don't think that that is an empowered way to walk through life. I do think psychics can have, great effects, especially like if you're trying to talk to a medium to communicate with somebody or something like that. Something where it is not all about your future and telling you the one way your future is going to be, because I don't think that's what's going to happen. And some tarot card readers and some psychics are going to be more willing to talk to you about themes and things that you are attracting into you and make everything seem like it's not written in stone, because it's not written in stone. There's only a few things in our life that are written in stone, and the rest of it is really highly up to us. So if you're a student of the law of attraction and you're just starting out with this and you're really susceptible to the things that people tell you, I really suggest you don't go to psychics. I just really suggest you work on your own progress, work on your own power, get really clear on what you want, and get really clear on managing your worthiness levels and your thinking patterns and your feeling patterns. And that's really what's going to change your life and get you to the place you want to go. And it doesn't matter what anyone else has to say about it. It doesn't matter what any psychic tells you. It doesn't matter what your friends tell you. It doesn't matter about any of that. If you want to make something happen, you can make it happen, but you just have to be really clear and stay on course. So those are my thoughts for you guys today on the power of psychics and the law of attraction. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Jen. I am from thealignlife.co. If you want to learn more about me, please come on over to the site. I'll leave a link in the description box below. I also have a free resource library for you guys full of guided meditations, phone wallpapers, free video trainings, all that kind of amazing stuff. So come on over and sign up for updates. Thank you guys again for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want If you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button. And I'll be back here soon in another video. So until then, I hope you have an amazing now. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. Namaste, you guys.